Hello everyone, just updating here on updating on a couple of things. First, the certain Let's Plays that were on hold or haven't been doing. First, I'll talk about Hydrophobia. I'm still doing that. I haven't got around to doing it again because I have a lot of bad memories from that. It's really hard to get back onto that game. I've only got 3 acts to do, or at least Act 2 and Act 3, and that's it. So it's not very long, but it's really tedious to get through that game. And it didn't help that my experience was worse because I was ill at the time and I didn't realize I was ill. I had a pounding headache after I did that, which of course was from my illness. Another thing was about side ops. I don't know when I'm going to get back onto that. I should really finish it. It's just because at this certain level is so tedious and so fucking hard at times. Once I upload it one day, you see what I mean. I mean, it's fucking god awful. If anyone's played this game before, I'm actually at a temple where these invisible creatures are there. If you know what I mean, yeah. Fucking hate that place. And there's really bullshit moments in that as well. And okay, the biggest thing is Final Fantasy 13. I know a lot of people want me to continue on. Don't know why, because all you're gonna do is hear me bitch and bitch about this fucking game, of how it ruined the series and how it ruined RPGs. All these, it makes a mockery of RPGs. But I am gonna continue it soon. I'm probably going to dedicate a day on of videos of Final Fantasy, so that I'm getting them uploaded. That I'll have to do Final Fantasy 1 once a day, so that'll be fine. Or at least once a week, and I could get other Let's Plays done as well. Depends, but yeah, I'll probably do it that way. And stuff like that. It doesn't help that I'm getting back into Persona 4, a very good RPG. I like this also. And just to let you know, oh wait, I already said. So if I said I hate the fucking game, I haven't really changed my opinion of it. Well, I have changed my opinion of it a little. That one of my comments of it is a little bit wrong about the linearity. I was wrong about that, but I'll tell you why once I get back onto Final Fantasy 13. First things first. No, I think that's really about the updating. No, actually it isn't. A part of me is thinking, how am I going to get through Amnesia: The Dark Descent? I have no clue how am I going to get through this. Actually, I'm probably scaring myself more than what it really is. If I can complete this game, this will be a godsend. You know what? I want to be fucking paid to play this game. Pay me, please. At least I know there'll be money at the end of this game. That's not gonna happen. Oh, I really don't know how I'm gonna get through that game. As it doesn't help that I'm scaring myself, which just makes it worse than now. Also, you might notice I've been uploading a lot of Prince of Persia 2 Thrones, because I want to get that done and do another Let's Play. Of course. Which I think some of you may already know what the Let's Plays I want to do already, but I'm not going to say because I still want to keep it a surprise. Also, I want to respond to an email from Wee Robert. And in wee means, in Scottish, means small or little. So I don't know why you call yourself wee, but there you go. The title of the letter is RL Play, or an LP. In other words, a Let's Play. Dear Mr. Jemmy1, could you please do a fan commentary of your favourite movie, or an play? Sorry, I keep calling it LP and an L play. Of okay, hold on. An L play of, say, I don't know, ellipses, Fallout 3, 6 exclamation marks, or something like RuneScape. What? P.S. I have been a subscriber for 1 year last week, and I have a video with you into to give you more fans. Your number one fan, Wee Robert. Okay, first thing that doesn't make any sense to me is, well, one, an L play of, say, I don't know, that confuses me. Something's wrong there. No. This whole subscriber thing, subscriber for 1 year last week, that doesn't make any sense unless you were a subscriber before I did any Let's Plays, because if you're getting confused with that, I've started Let's Plays. I started my first Let's Play March this year. So it's not even been a year yet. So I don't know if you got confused there. Fan movie commentary. I would like to do that one day, but one problem. We're on YouTube. Copyright issues. I would need my own website to do that probably. And that would be the only way, which, you know, I should really get that fucking website done above me with websites, what the fuck. Yeah. If only a descending angel would come down and say, "Hey, I'll do your website for you, so you can do whatever you want." Okay. Yeah, right. RuneScape. I have not played RuneScape for 12 years. I'm 23 now, and RuneScape's not my thing. I played it for 3 weeks 12 years ago, and I didn't like it. I thought it was boring, and there was a lot of arseholes on there. I know it was upgraded, but still. And now Fallout 3. Now let's play a Fallout 3. To tell you the truth, I actually don't like that game, and I'll tell you why. At first, I did enjoy the game. Don't get me wrong. The problem was, the thing is, when I started it, I was really getting into the world. I was really getting into it. Then I finally escaped the vault, and then I see this massive apocalyptic wasteland of a world, and excuse me, and you know, I was just amazed. I was both excited and scared. I don't know what's out there, what's going to kill me, but also what am I going to find, what kind of adventures am I going to have. And I did have a good couple of adventures with it. So really, what's the problem with it, you're asking? It's not the fact that it's long, kind of depends, but my problem is with its main story. It's shit. No, seriously, it's shit. When you get far into the main story, it falls apart in the middle and just becomes really, well, crap, to be honest. And then I think about 60% of that story, nothing happens. You're just traveling to one place to another, trying to find something. Don't get me wrong, I love exploring the wasteland, but it's just when nothing went on with the story, then you must really think. Now don't say about like, oh, well, there are, you know, other parts of the game where there's other stories and such from other people. Those are like other situations, and yeah, they're more like mini stories. I don't mind those. You know, they show the more twisted parts of Fallout 3. But I think my biggest problem with Fallout 3 is near the ending, where the what was it? Oh yeah, is where you have a super mutant as a partner, or at least a follower. And when you're at the last part... Oh yeah, no. Hold on, sorry about this, let me restart. My biggest problem is the leveling up. You become way too powerful, way too quick. And none of the creatures level up with you. Which I don't know why, because this game is like Oblivion, and Oblivion did this quite well. You know, they put you up against wolves and bears, and then giant scorpions, I believe. Oh no, wait, I think it's giant women spiders. That's what they are, but I don't know what they're called. Term to mythology. I know those giant scorpions in in Fallout 3. But my problem was It was the fact that near that was one of my problems. But also, you get too much. You can get money easily by stealing, and not only the karma system is broken as well, where you can do bad things, but you're ultimately good. What? And there doesn't seem to be much middle ground. You can either be a good saint, or you could be just a dickhead. There's no real middle ground with that decision making. But also near the end, there was like or at least when I was talking to the supercomputer or the artificial intelligence, I managed to convince him easily, which doesn't make much sense. I thought he'd be a task to do that, but no, he was easy. I convinced him to blow himself up, and that was it. I also find laser weapons to be useless, or at least not near as damaging as normal rifles and pistols. And as there was another boss, but he was easy to beat. I just used the VAX system. One shot, bam, blew his fucking head off. I know you don't have to use the VAX system. I know. So it's fine with that, but I used it, so here you go. I tried to do normal shooting, and I still popped his fucking head open. And I was supposed to go into a chamber filled with radiation. I got a choice. You can either send the woman in, you could do it yourself, and that's it. You do it yourself, you get a good ending, but you die. And if you let the woman in, you get a bad ending, calling you an asshole. And it ends anyway. What? I know. But what I don't understand is you have a super mutant with you. He is resistant to radiation. Why can you not send him in? You can also get Robot as a partner. Why can you not send him in? You don't have to die because the robot can do it, and the super mutant can do it because he can resist the fucking radiation. That makes no sense to me. Also, it didn't help that the ending, it lied about having 300 or 400 endings. Yeah, bullshit. It only had 4 or 3 endings, and they were basically the same. My problem was, I heard about the other Fallout games. I do have them, but I've never played them yet. That when you go to different towns and different places, and you have influence on them, sorry, at the end of Fallout, you get to see what became of that town. You either did something good there or bad there, and they either collapsed on themselves and like, oh, this town was abandoned, or this town was attacked by raiders shortly after you left and left them to starve and stuff like that. That sort of thing. Or they had plenty of water to drink. It didn't do that in Fallout 3, which it was a shame. I'm like, why? You could have done that, and that's why I went playing on Fallout 3 for so long, and it didn't do it. And at the end, you feel really underachieved, and you feel like you waste your goddamn time with this game. I know, but I just feel really underachieved. I didn't hate it, but it just didn't live up to what it's supposed to be. I know, Broken Steel DLC is out. I have that, but it was just an add-on, and it was okay. And I just didn't like it very much. You just feel, I think being underachieved is just the worst thing you can do in an RPG, in terms of telling the story badly as well. Holy, the story's not entertaining. But the problem is, I think back to Oblivion, and Oblivion is similar, but it does it so much better than Fallout 3. As the monsters level up, and you feel achieved on what you did as well, the good things and the bad things. And I just prefer Oblivion a bit more. I haven't played it for years, but I played that game to death. I mean, to get the game, the disc on it, it's got scratches on it everywhere. God, I played it that much. Well then, I'll just leave you with that. So, I hope you. This is my update, so I'll leave you with that. Good. Goodbye.